Hi, welcome to Revit Tutorials. Today in this tutorial we are going to see how to create a Revit family using 2D AutoCAD drawings. Now here we have started Revit and we are going to create a new family by clicking on under the Families New button, and from this dialog box we will select Metric Plumbing Fixtures. It's in the alphabetical order, so you can see where it is. Metric Plumbing Fixtures, not the one which is wall based, the one below that. Click open, and you are now inside the Revit 2026, or it is even the same for older versions, the family editor. So inside the family editor, you will find all the tools for you to create your 3D and 2D details for your families. So in this family, we are going to import three AutoCAD drawings, one for the plan view, one for the elevation front, and one for the elevation side. So we do that by clicking on Insert, then Import CAD, and then we click here and select from the folder where I have saved all the three drawings. So for the plan view, because we are now currently in the plan view, I select this plan.dwg without changing anything here. Make sure that the positioning is origin to internal origin. Click open, which means that the 0,0,0 of AutoCAD and Revit, they match. That's the reason why you get this WC exactly in the center of that crosshair uh, reference planes. All right, so now let's go and insert similarly for the front elevation, the AutoCAD drawing by clicking on Insert, then Import CAD, then Front, then click OK or click Open. And now we have in the front. Let's go to the left. Then we go to the Insert button one more time, then Load Import CAD, and then the side. Then click OK. So that's it. So if I look in the default 3D view, and if I remove the line weights here, you'll see that my WC, or a dummy 2.5D or 2D, you can call it family, is ready for insertion into a project. So we can save this first. So we can go to File, Save As, then click on Family and save in the same folder. I will call it 2D-WC. So similarly, we can create simple, multiple families which are required to be inserted in a big project like a five-star hotel, which has 500 rooms. So you will have 500 bathrooms with wash basins and WCs and bathtubs and whatnot. So for all these things, if you do not need a 3D object to be visible in your plans, elevation, and sections for the purpose of, let's say, tender or tendering, then you can use that. So now let's go to the, let's insert this into a project by clicking on Load into Project, but we don't have a project open. So we need to create a new project. So I go to Create under the File, click on New, and then I choose Project. And I select a metric multidiscipline or even metric architectural, doesn't matter. Drawing we can select, project we can select, and now I'm going to insert that particular, this one, into this project. So before that, I will go there and create the create a floor plan for the base here, and then one wall. So let's go to floor here and click an architectural floor, and just create a floor for reference. Click OK, and similarly click a wall, create a wall by just drawing a wall across here. So click OK. So now this is available now, the wall and then the floor slab. So let's get back to the family here, and now let's load this family into that project. We do this by clicking on this button here, which is called load into project. Click on this, and now it will be already inserted here, because once there is a project is open, and if there are some if there is if the Revit is in insertion mode, then you will get your family automatically, which you can insert. So you notice here that there is this line in the center, and also if I go to my front elevation view here, let me click on the elevation. Under architectural, there is elevation, south elevation. You can see that there is a central line here, which should not be there, because that line is representing the 2D drawing, which is placed in that plane. So how do we get rid of that? Let's double click this, and it will take us back to here. We go to the floor plan of the family here, select the symbology, the DWG symbology, and here we click on a visibility graphics, uh, edit the visibility graphics, whether it's visible in all the views or not. So the plan symbology should be visible only in the plan view, so we can disable the other two. Similarly, if I go to my front elevation, I select this symbology and click on this visibility and say that it is visible only in the front and back elevation, but not in the plan views and in the front elevation. And then we go to the left one and similarly select this and click here and say visible only in the left and right, not the others. Okay, click OK. Now we want to put this back and overwrite on the one which is already there. So click again on load into project. Because we have opened only one project, it thinks that I want to load here. So it says, do you want to overwrite the existing version? We can click on this or this, either of them, but I chose this one, because if we have made any changes in the properties, that will also be updated. Now you see the line in the center is gone. If I go to the architectural view, the line is also gone. So this is a very simple way of creating a fake 3D or a very simplistic representation of our element, architectural element. In this case is a WC, where we need to use this repeatedly many times, hundreds of times inside our project. All right, that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for your patience. Have a great day. Bye bye.